Everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures, and this is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological creatures, beast, beings, and the like, pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I apologize in advance. I do try my best, and I think this one is episode 95. We're reaching that 100 marker, which is really exciting. Okay, so I have it's a short, well, I think it's a short one today. We're actually going to be jumping somewhere totally new. And I'm going to try to pronounce this creature's name, so bear with me. I think it is pronounced, and correct me if I'm wrong, Gaasyendietha. I don't know if I'll attempt that one again, but essentially this is a creature from Seneca Mythology, and this that is a mythos based on an indigenous group of people who speak kind of the Iroquoian language, who historically live in and around Lake Ontario, so kind of up in that area of the Americas. And so, okay, we're going to try it one more time. The Gaasyendietha, I am totally writing this down below, so please bear with me. But it's a giant kind of serpent creature. And I wouldn't really qualify it as a sea serpent, but there are similarities in the sense that it is a giant serpent that lives in rivers and deep rivers and lakes in and around Canada. Specifically, Lake Ontario is definitely one of the areas that it is supposedly one of these creatures lives in. And the fun thing about this one is again, why I don't really want to qualify it as a sea serpent is because it has a lot of relationship, or it has a very strong tie-in to fire, because some of the lore says it actually flies on a trail of fire. It also can spew fire, and because of this, some people have linked it actually more closely with the European dragon, because they're very fire-breathing in the lore, and this is a fire-breathing serpent that, though it lives in the water area, lives in and around water, it can actually spew fire. And actually, another fun thing about this, and we'll get to this in a moment, but because of its legend, the lore of how this kind of creature came about, or technically arrived in the Lake Ontario area, is one of the reasons why it's called the meteor dragon, or which is kind of fun. I like that term, meteor dragon. So visualize a giant serpent that lives in the water, spews fire, but it's called the meteor dragon because the origin story is that it came by riding a meteoroid that impacted the Earth. Really kind of a cool story. And because of that, has now exists in and around the Lake Ontario area. It is also able to cross toward the heavens on the trail of fire. So it can leave Earth and fly to the heavens, which is really neat as well. Now, there is one tale, and it is based in and around a hero, and again, bear with me with these words. I apologize if I butcher the names, but it is, the hero's name is Gaasyendietha. And this hero, after doing all his feats, ends up being killed and slain by this serpent creature. Gaasyendietha? Gosh, I'm totally writing this down below. Because, so, the serpent creature is able also to turn into a human form. And because of this, while in a form of an old man, this serpent creature ends up killing the hero in the end, and that is the hero's undoing. But that's one of the little stories that are around this serpent-like creature, dragon-like creature, sea serpent-like creature. Which one do you like? What would you categorize this kind of creature if you had to categorize it? But anywho, I did want to shine some light on this one because I thought it was really neat. This, as again, the slang term is meteor dragon up in Lake Ontario. If you have any recommendations for mythological creatures, entities, beings that you would love to be featured in the series, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my social media. And until next time, everyone, Skull.